Good evening, class. Today will be another lesson over factoring. Today we're going to be factoring 4x squared minus 9 using algebraic tiles once again. So first we want to construct 4x minus 9. Now we see we don't have any x values. So we kind of want to leave that space open for them and just go ahead and put in our negative 9. So I'm just going to construct this real quick. And we see that we are left with a gap right here and a gap right here that we would like to fill. So with our x's. So now we can kind of just put the pieces together. We just want to complete this as we've been doing in the prior videos. Make it look like a quadrilateral. So what I did here is I added in 6x to complete this portion. Since 6x, we're going to have to add a negative 6x, because those two will cancel each other out. That way our factoring equation doesn't change. So now we're going to add in the 6 negative x's. And there are our 6 negative x's. And now we can begin looking for our common factors. We'll start with this column. All of them are negative, so our answer will be positive. And we see that x squared, negative x, negative x, negative x has an x in common. We have the same situation here. It's the same column. Therefore, we are going to have the same value output. Now let's look at this row. We have an x, negative 1, and a negative 1. The only thing those have in common is a 1. Since they all are at negative, then our answer will be positive. Now we can look and see that these two columns are the same as this column, so these will be 1 as well. So that's our first factor. Now let's try to get our second factor. Let's look at this row. Again, we have an x squared, x, and x. So that will be, all those have an x in common. And this row is identical to this row, so it will have an x in common as well. Now let's look at this. We have a negative x, negative 1, negative 1, and negative 1. Since they're all negative, our answer will be negative. So what do all of them have in common? The negative 1. This row is identical to these two rows, so this would be negative 1 as well. And now we have our two factors.